Last Friday night, in the first round of the District 3 football playoffs, Warwick made history, winning their first ever district playoff game, and it came amidst one of the most emotional weeks in school history. Now, earlier in the week, I had the chance to visit with the Warwick football program and find out how they handled all the emotion and stress heading into that huge postseason game.
And it's blocked!
Last week, honest to God, was more about watching the kids do what they were supposed to do in spite of all that was not against them, but all that was on their mind. For them to perform the way that they did and then to handle themselves as human beings meant a whole lot more than winning the district game.
Obviously it was a tough situation we had to deal with, but I think everybody, we're a brotherhood. We came together and knew that we had it was more than just a game. There was a purpose. I think we just came out on the field and did what we know we can do, kind of channeled that energy that way.
Touchdown Warriors!
Everybody's just been praying for us, and the amount of support that we've received over the past couple weeks has been amazing. So I think we just had to channel that in energy for the game, which is really cool. We had a bunch of support here, even in the pouring rain, and I think we got the job done, and we played just like how we were supposed to. So I was really excited for the guys.
It was obviously an awesome feeling being able to make history like that.
It was really good for the community just to have that event there, just for kind of a healing process for everybody. So it was just awesome to finally get that first playoff win and have that kind of burden off our shoulders.
Warwick's 64-0 win over Palmyra last Friday night did so much for a community that's only just begun the healing process. The historic moment served as a bright spot for the Warwick administration and students who were dealing with the utter shock and sadness of losing two classmates just several days prior. Among the shining moments, senior Hayden Rucci deciding to switch his number 33 jersey with teammate David Nasco so he could pay tribute to his girlfriend, Megan Keeney, who passed away in that tragic crash and also wore number 33 on Warwick's field hockey team.
I'll give credit to one of our nose guards, Owen Campbell. He actually originally texted me about the idea about switching numbers, and I just hopped on board with it right away. I thought it was a really cool idea. I didn't know if it was going to work at first, but I'm just really glad it turned out well, and I know it's cool for him, so that's how I wanted to be, because this game's just bigger than anything on the field. So it was just a cool moment for all of us.
A very honorable gesture indeed, far beyond anything that these young athletes should have to concern themselves with. And now as the season continues for Warwick football, they are in uncharted territory with an opportunity to keep playing late into the postseason. An opportunity that the leaders of this Warrior team are embracing and looking to enjoy the ride for as long as they possibly can.
It's definitely awesome playing this late in the season. I've never had the experience to, obviously, but it's cool to be out here. I think everybody's embracing it and just moving on. We think we can do well, so we're just going to do that.
And it's just even more special having it my senior year, and I know a bunch of the other guys just having this as their kind of last hurrah before we go out, so it's been really cool.
When you get to play late into the season, it's an entirely different feel. I'm glad they're getting to experience it. I told them one of the coolest things you'll ever get to do is go to football practice on Thanksgiving Day. It means that you're one of this many people left doing anything to begin with. It's something to be thankful for, so we'll see. But, we got to worry about Friday night first before we go anywhere else.
If you're craving even more District 3 football playoff action, make sure you tune in next Friday night to see which one of our local teams will be back out on the gridiron in the semifinal rounds of the postseason. And next week, early on, make sure you tune in to brc11.com to find out which one of the teams we will have live on Blue Ridge 11. As promised, it's the return of the postseason edition of Under the Helmet. So let's get to know one of Warwick's talented seniors, Wisconsin recruit Hayden Rucci.
Hayden Rucci, Warwick football, tight end, senior. My favorite team to play against during the regular season, probably, I guess, all this three, Central, Wilson, or Township, because they're always best competition, and it's always fun just competing against those guys. To be a Warwick football player, I've lived here all my life, and it's just been really cool having a whole career here, and just being this year we kind of defined the Warrior mentality, and that's just tough brotherhood, and I think that's what we've been really living this season, and it's been really cool just balling out with my teammates in my last senior season here. My favorite NFL player has to be Gronk. My team's the Patriots, and obviously I play tight end, so he's tight end too. And I just love everything about him. He's just a silly guy, so it's really fun. My favorite meal on game day, I have a tradition not many people know. We have, I think, the best sub place here in Lidditz. It's called Bruno's, and every Friday for lunch I go there and I get the same sub, and that's like my Friday tradition. I sit there by myself just like thinking about the game and just going over it and just enjoying my Bruno's. My free time consists of schoolwork, watching film, and just hanging out with the boys. And I mean, summertime, I'm a big fisher, so I love getting outside, just like trying to find something to do outside. If Coach Locker wasn't a head football coach, he would definitely be a drill sergeant in the Army or something, because he just has that persona. Like, nobody really wants to mess with him. I know I wouldn't, so. Yeah, I picked Wisconsin. I had been to a bunch of different schools, mainly Big Ten, ACC, and I really just found that there's no place like Wisconsin. Whenever I was on visits there, just felt like it was home. And we have an awesome class right now, so I'm just really excited to get up there and play it with them. So it's been really cool. I'm Hayden Rucci, and you just went under the helm of Warwick football.
Big thanks to Hayden Rucci for stopping by the show. Good luck to him and his teammates throughout this playoff run.